Whoa. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm outside, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can hear me. So the first order of business in the chat is can you hear my voice? So just definitely you can't hear. Okay, okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Um oh, you can hear Roots Man Chan. Okay, draw of things, thanks. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm trying to look like a red envelope right now because it is the Lunar New Year. So for a big part of the planet, a lot of people celebrating. Um, So yeah, I just want to say Happy Lunar New Year to those folks. Um, I have very weak and very bad Mandarin skills, but I'll try to say Chin Yin Kuai to folks, and I have even worse Korean and Vietnamese skills because I'm really just trying to learn as much as I can on this planet right now. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I could try. I don't know if I'll watch. K drama is only going to get you so far when you what I was trying to say. So, but yeah, you know, I, it doesn't feel right not doing a stream. If you're gonna take your precious time and tune in, then I'm gonna take my time and get on a stream. I was on a train because this is Crypto Harlem, so why am I in the heart of Williamsburg, hipster Williamsburg? I was on a train and I was like, okay, let me go somewhere and then I'll find like a nice spot to just camp out and do the stream. But then we got held, so I just jumped out at like the next possible stop. So I'm not even sure where I am right now, but I know I'm in Williamsburg, judged by people's dress, attitudes, the brunch crowd, you know. So that's that. But this is Crypto Harlem. And here we talk about anti-surveillance. We talk about protection of all marginalized and vulnerable communities anywhere in the globe. Because if it works for folks in Harlem, it's going to work for you. Oh, so a poison box with a dead rat in it. That is good luck. That is a good sign. You know, it means that is a New York City symbol of you're going to get everything in this year that's coming to you in a positive or negative way. So, oh, and another one. Damn. Man, these poison boxes are filled in this neighborhood. They stay filled. Okay. Let's see. Maybe it's kind of fun for you to go on this little walk with me. Okay, let's go. Let's get. Let's see. Has this technology gotten any better? Nope. Nope. It's locked up. Can't show you the camera. I can only do this. Don't forget to see me, bro. Oh, Crypto Harlem, straight from the overpass. You know, over and under up in here. So, what did I want to talk about today? I don't know. Like, I was trying to think of something that would go with the like Lunar New Year vibes. You know what I'm saying? Um, and also, you know, I'm not trying to get too political, but I will say that a lot of the places where folks are celebrating the Lunar New Year are places where there's not always the most stable political situation for speech. So I thought I would talk about one of my favorite apps to communicate with people securely and safely at any time, regardless of any kind of data connection. Um, and so it's one of those things that you have to do ahead of time. You know, like how they say, get ready, stay ready. It's just one of those things you have to like get ready before you need it, and then it's there. And of course, I'm talking about Bridgeify, the app. I had some problems with it once, and then I talked to the Bridgeify crew, and they were like, "Okay, show us." And I couldn't replicate. It was just one of those like gremlins, you know what I'm saying, a ghost in the machine. So you might have heard of Signal, very popular secure messenger app. You can do a lot of things in that app, a lot of random things like sending mobile coins and stuff like that, but also blurring people's faces, making encrypted notes to yourself by putting in your own phone number. You know, it's cool, but it depends on you having an actual internet connection, right? Okay. And, you know, you're using your phone number, which anyone who reads Hacks, Leaks, and Revelations or any open source intelligence manual knows that one phone number, you put that in, boom, you get a lot of information about a person. So that's not always a good look. Just make sure. Yeah, I think I'm going where I need to go. It's just a random walk. It's just a random walk and talk. Um, hey, would you rather see me or would you rather see what I'm looking at? That's the first question. Answer me in the chat, y'all. One, if you're lazy, just put a number one and you stay on this one. Two, I'll use my two eyes and I'll point them out this way. And you can just see like some random New Yorkness. I know there's like a 7-second delay out in this piece, you know what I'm saying? Um, But yeah, so what I would like you to try to do, let me see if I could, two, yeah, everybody wants to see what's going on. That's a hot look. Okay, cool. Hey, since we have the amazing, first of all, Roots Mansion, thanks for the participation. It's, you're just holding us down always. A draw of things and D Elixir. Appreciate you for moderating. Could one of y'all get the link for Bridgify and Android from the Play Store, and the other one get Bridgify from the iPhone App Store, and put the link in the chat because I want people to see Bridgify's easy click and download. But let's go. Let's take a look at what's going on. Okay. This is like, um, let me try one more thing. If I disappear, I swear I'm gonna come right back. Hmm. Got it. This will be a lot easier this way. Okay. So hopefully y'all are still there. Somebody send me something in the chat if you're still there. Oh man. So hey, these boxes around New York City that people take for granted, and they just see them everywhere, and it says Link NYC on it. And these boxes, the Link NYC boxes, they have advertising. Look at that, Uptown Harlem, Apollo Archives, baby, right? And then here, this thing has tons of sensors on it. They are very concerned about people messing with them, like vandalizing them. It has a camera right here, a little baby camera, which is for when you're using Ring Central, and you can just call people. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, what's up, Dancer Burritos? Then you have this 911 button here. Boom, you call 911. Here you can put a headset. Here you could plug in a USB for power. Here it's like a little covered cap right here, little covered cap. And here's a little number pad right here. You know what I'm saying? And so if I wanted to tap to begin, the link box will say like, "Yo, what's good? What language you want?" And I'll be like, "Let's go with Chinese because Lunar New Year." And then I have like this interface that quickly changes to the language I speak. I could turn on Wi-Fi and get the Wi-Fi set up. I could get the weather. You know what I'm saying? I could make a phone call. I could do a map. And it's a very simple operating system. This kiosk operating system here, and this is a very simple, very cheap, I'm sure, Android operating system based device. And here I get my basic settings that I control. If I hit home, I go back to their home. Okay, let's see. Then I can exit, no problem, right? You want to exit your session? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Um, so like, and then here, uh, so Bukashi to the towering device. But this thing has like actually like camera up here. Do you see that spot above the ad, above her head? Do you see that little circle? It's to the left of the L. I'm gonna try to get up there as best as I can. Can you see this camera? There's a cutout in this black area, and this camera is like a fisheye lens camera, and this camera is a surveillance camera. Let me move further back. You can see it a little bit better. It's in that black bar, that little bit of chrome there that holds the screen in. That's a whole sensor surveillance apparatus there. So other than the network being monitored and the sound being monitored, you have two like I guess it's 180 plus 180 cameras on fisheye lenses. They give you like a 360 view. So it's like a lot of people use these things to charge their devices, charge their phone, have personal phone calls, do all kinds of personal things around them, and yeah, just understand. Like it's network surveillance, it's physical surveillance. Um, Obviously, it has a record of all the devices that get plugged into it. There's all kinds of levels. So you know what I'm saying. So I know where I am now. I'm on Lorimer. I'm on Lorimer and Metropolitan in Williamsburg. There goes some Bagel Smith. Okay, so let's say, let me just make sure I'm heading in some general direction. Let's go to check real quick. It's weird. Sorry about that. I disappeared for a second. Man, this thing it works when it works, but when it don't work, it doesn't like to work well. Okay, now we're gonna play remote control Crypto Harlem Matt. Is Gemini Matt gonna get a bagel from Bagel Smith? One, or do you want to choose the adventure that Matt doesn't eat this bagel, and Matt continues walking forward, walking and talking about Bridgify without cream cheese in his mouth? All right, chat, you decide. Give me a one for the bagel. I'll eat and talk, and it might get a little chewy. And give me a two for the walk. Casey Mod, it's always a good time for carbs. When you're carb loading, you know what I'm saying? Bagels are always the mission. Well, you might be biased, but you're the only vote. Betsy with Kim says, yeah, get that bagel, baby. Okay, here we go. All right, dodging through traffic. Look out. Dangerous. Action packed. You know what I'm saying? Now, look at that, Betsy with Kim. They got nitro cold brew. Look out. Okay, let's do this. Wow. I mean, we got sweet potatoes right here. Yo, check that out, the elixir. They got sweet potato Joe chips. Okay, gonna get that. And then what reminds me of a draw of things? Huh. I'm gonna get a draw of things related snack. I'll try to find something. Um, let's see. Okay, they sell non-dairy milk. Let's see if they'll make me a little something. Look at these bagels, young. New York City, baby. What you know about that, Casey Moss? I'm good, man. Could I get a everything with what flavor tofu cream cheese do you have? On the bottom. Oh, right here. Oh, okay. Let me get that sun-dried tomato. Yeah, that's breakfast of champions. Um, yeah, toasted with lettuce and tomato. And do you have olive oil? Give a little salt and pepper and oil. My name is Matt. Oh, look at that. I got my sweet potato chip. I got my Matt thing. Now we're going to find a drawer of things like snacks. Let's see. What would a drawer of things eat? I know that my homie Jason likes to be drawing things. I don't know. They don't have anything cool and like cute. They have this weird happy hippo, but nothing really screams art, education, cryptography. Maybe I will get this, like an apple baked, no oil apple. Because I draw things as a teacher, so I'm gonna get this thing. Okay, so sweet potato for a elixir, an apple for the teacher, zebra crossing draw thing. Okay. Let me see if I can get a drink. Would I order a drink from here or from there? Would I order like a coffee from here? Yeah. Um, hey, how are you doing today? I'm good. I'm happy to hear that you're cool today. Um, I ordered an everything toasted with lettuce, tomato, and tofu flavored. Yeah, and I also want to get a. You have like a chai tea? Like, oh, you don't. Um, yeah, you have like a chai flavored tea bag or just a black tea bag? How about English breakfast with oat milk? And can you steam it? Yeah, let's do that. Do you have sugar-free sugar pump stuff? Oh, okay. French vanilla. Yeah. Oh, does anyone not? Oh, just that? Okay, I'll get Splenda. Your smallest size. That's okay. You ready for the bagel or for everything? Yeah, right here. Oh, Earl Grey. Yeah, Splenda. Okay, I got snacks for the squad. I got snacks for the mat. Here we got an ATM. Keep this ATM from Cardnet Group. Cardnet Group. What is this? Meta Bank and CardNet Group. Okay, cool. My little thingy here. Choice got the ATM game on lock right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got these little things, but their operating system never gets updated, y'all. So that will be a walk and talk for another day. But I'll explain what I mean. 'Cause a lot of times people don't realize that like your average ATM. I'll give you guys a little like corner view. Average ATM is just a Windows operating system that never gets updated in a really ugly cabinet, small computer PC. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate you. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Have a great day today, okay? Yeah, no worries. Nah, it's all good. Look at that nice bright yellow hoodie. Love that. Look at that. We survived. Look at that. I got my bagel. Let me actually hang out here with this bagel for a little bit. Okay? Okay, y'all. So, did anybody find Bridgeify in the App Store for iPhone or Bridgeify in the Android store? Because it'd be really cool. You can drop that. Oh, a drawer of things, candy. I was looking at candy, but I'm vegan, so I gotta filter through the vegan lens. And all the cool, cute candies, they disappeared. And I thought the hippo, because zebra crossing, hippos and zebras, they roll together. You know what I'm saying? But just didn't happen. Yeah, yo. Just in case you wanted to know, wow, this app acts so wild when I'm on a phone. Do they have vegan options? Just going back, and yeah, they got vegan options. I'm vegan, so it's the only option for me. And they have actually a whole tofu cream cheese menu. They have olives in your cream cheese. They have roasted tomato. That's what I went with. Sorry, sun dried tomato in the cream cheese. They got plain. They got chives or green onion. So they got it all. So it worked out. Thanks, y'all. Okay, let's do a quick taste test. This one is for D Elixir. Yeah, you can. You know that there was a board game in the U.S. called Hungry Hippos. I don't know if you're familiar with it, draw of things, but how cool if you made a Hungry Hippos hacker game. I think we need to work on that together. That might be the move. All right, here's your boy doing a quick ad for Joe Chips. Let's see how sweet potato this is. Let's see if this would work for D Elixir. Okay, it looks like a slice of a sweet potato. Um, Retro style, cooked the old-fashioned way in a very hot cooking kettle. So zero cholesterol because there's no animals in it. 1.5 fat, zero trans fat, 18 grams of fat total. Sunflower, cottonseed, corn, safflower oil mix. It's very salty. It's mad salty, y'all, but I guess people love salt. They love chips. Human beings, early civilization, we had to figure out what's good, what we can eat. If it was sweet or salty or fatty, we survived on it. But how much salt is in it? Let me see. In one bag, 140 grams of sodium. But I'm not gonna front. It tastes real good. Okay. Now, for draw of things, we have good chips by Paramo Snacks. Ooh, you got the Paramo name. Compra lo nuestro. You know. So these are like this bag is 70% of Colombia's fresh water. Paramo provides. Colombia holds 50% of all paramos on Earth. Paramos capture 10 times more CO2 per M2 than a tropical forest. Wow, this is all about paramos, man. 2% of our sales go towards small scale farmers in support of reforestation and restoration of Colombian paramos. Yo, this is what paramos look like right there. So basically, I'm just donating to make small farmers plant these things to save the planet Earth. And as a little, they blessed me with a little tribute, a little apple slice. Okay, here you go. A draw of things. It's not the candy you probably thought of. It definitely looks like a real apple. Has the seeds plopped out. Zero protein, which is wild. Zero vitamin D. Zero calcium. Zero iron. 181 milligrams of potassium. Yeah, that energy boost. I don't know how much potassium is in a banana, but one whole bag of this is 185. Fiber and some carbs. It's pretty wild. And it's just a bunch of dried apples in a bag. So it has a kind of like a sweet flavor, but also kind of like a almost like a burnt flavor, but not in a bad way. I think you like it, draw things. You would like it. Okay. And for Casey Mod, what kind of bagel did you have today? So let's check out my bagel. This is an ETO, everything toasted. You know what I'm saying? You know, like all black, everything's ETO, baby. Everything toasted. Toast this world, baby. You know, sun dried tofu, lettuce, tomato, salt and pepper oil, or let Tom S&P. You know what I'm saying? So you might have used MySpace. Let your friend Tom go to the bathroom. He's gonna S&P in there. You know what I'm saying? S is for poo poo, and P is for pee pee. Um. Okay. I'm sorry. That's my sense of humor. Okay. So. Okay, Casey Mod, look at this wrap. What do you think about this? Casey Mod, was your bagel wrapped? Was it wrapped to perfection like a gift? Did it? Look at that. It's like a holiday. Check that out. You crack it like an egg on Lunar New Year. You just like crack it like that. Boom. Look at that. All that. Although it's not, it doesn't look like a sun-dried tomato. It looks almost like a, it is sun-dried tomato cream cheese, but has a lot of green stuff in it. All right, I'm just gonna do one quick bite. Let's see how we do. The everything is very soft, and I said toasted, and it's amazing. It's toasted, but only to the slightest amount, so it's not crunchy. Oh, wow! The tofu cream cheese is rich and smooth. Bread is not dry. That sun-dried tomato flavor is kicking. It's like infused or something. I feel like I ate like 50 sun-dried tomatoes just now. I'm gonna wrap this one back up. But yo, that was hot. Wow. I feel like I was walking through like a sun-dried kingdom and I came across a sun-dried crown and put it on my sun-dried head and sat on a sun-dried throne and sun-dried sun set upon me. That's how sun-dried this was. All right, Bagel Smith gets a 4-star Yelp review. Everyone was nice up in there, efficient and quick. They had good vegan options. No vegan candy, so we're gonna drop them down to 3 stars. Yeah, this is really annoying about Bridgefy. Like it doesn't work until you sign in. I was talking to the amazing folks there, and I was like, "Well, make sure you tell people that because a lot of people will download this thing, and it doesn't work until you sign in once. You have to sign in once, and then you could use it offline. So let's say you downloaded it thinking you were ready. You know what I'm saying? Get ready, stay ready." And then you get Bridgefy and you go to open it, and it's like, okay, now access the internet, but you're like, yo, it's 2077 cyberpunk future. I don't have internet. It doesn't work. Or the lights turned off, or there's an earthquake or civil unrest or something. So yeah, um, you have to touch a like a push service, or you have to touch the Apple. You have to touch the Apple internet or the Google internet for a second. I don't know why. So it's so interesting. So if you have more than one phone laying around, put it on both your phones. Touch the internet. I'm sorry, you have to, right? And then go to airplane mode with no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, no cellular. You can send messages from one phone to the next, and it works within Bluetooth range. That's Bridgefy. Well, I like this art right here. I like skulls because it's important. Indigenous people and a lot of civilizations around the world have a very healthy relationship with mortality and death. But in the West, in the US, everyone's afraid of aging and spends a lot of money trying not to die. So skulls are a reminder to me that like seize the day because you're gonna end up like that. That's what's behind this. We're very soft bags of muscle, fat, and flesh. That's what all human is. And you're never gonna be as young as you are today. You're just on your way to that final stop. So make the most of it. You know, tell the people you care about that they're dope. Like y'all are amazing. Thanks for tuning in. You know, and all that good stuff. But you never know. You never know. You never know which way it's gonna go. All right, so I'm a little off course, so I'm just gonna turn and turn. Oh, look at this fancy Italian bakery looking thing. Wow, that is fancy. There's bread in there. It's weird though because I'm so close, but I can't smell the bread. Interesting. Huh. That's because they do not bake bread in there. That bread is probably baked in a basement somewhere, and then they deliver that bread. So strange, like the idea of a bakery that doesn't smell like bread to me. Okay. Live eels. If I had a cool punk rock band, I might call them Live Eels. And then we would all our songs would be about how intelligent and nice eels are and how you shouldn't be eating them. And we would perform outside of like seafood places and you know fish markets. And they'd be like, "Oh no, here comes Live Eels again." And fruit really is vegan candy, Roots Man Chin. And fruit is the candy that was given to us when we were like as we rose up as human beings. There's the original, it's perfectly balanced, to get your, the perfect balance of fiber and sugars and insulin doesn't get out of control. You know what I'm saying? So fruit is vegan candy. It's the number one protect all security investigations, armed and unarmed security guards, bodyguards, polygraphs, background checks, licensed and bonded. I wonder if I would trust my security team if they were just on a residential street and with a basic looking situation. I don't know, maybe with these like very old rusty cams. I don't know. I would be like, hey, how come your security is so whack? No, no offense. Um, I'm trying to remember. There's this YouTuber who has the best video camera streams and best reviews, and he has like a really funny name, so I kind of forget. It's like Hacker Cracker, and I think he's from the Philippines, but he never says he is. But something about his accent seems so familiar, and yeah, he is the best. He should have stickers that say like approved by my channel or whatever, and then he can places like that could either earn it or not because I don't know. Surveillance is a game. I was telling people the other day somewhere that if you want to have counter surveillance and you want to have safety and privacy, you can't have all digital. You got to have smart and dumb security. Um, but it should be the latest and the greatest because it's really inexpensive. You know, so that's what I was saying. I almost want to look this dude up. I'm gonna look him up real quick. First of all, Roots Man Chin, as you should know, is it so warm that people are walking around with sleeveless tops? Well, let's talk about the people who are walking around with sleeveless tops. You might notice that these people also have like the cognitive dissonance of someone who's warmth by privilege. Because I'm wearing no heavy jacket because it's like in New York City right now, it actually is almost like 60 degrees today, but not right now. Oh, that's a cool shirt. Look at this cool dog shirt. Look at that dog with the leopard outfit. These two dogs are very stylish. If I was a dog, I would rock that tie-dye thing. So yeah, see how this homie right here, he's got that like bubble jacket and the hat. That's the weather we're in right now. So as you see people with shorts and sleeves, and they don't look like they just came out of the gym. They don't have that core heat. They're heated up by privilege. So, whoa, I feel like I'm in Harlem. I just rode by Setepani. Whoa, yo, in Harlem. We used to have Setepani. It's Italian and Ethiopian couple had opened up this place, and here I am in like the Williamsburg version, and it's huge. It's a bakery, but it also doesn't smell like bread. What is going on? They must be delivering the goods here. There's no way they're making it here. Let me just open it up the door. Oh, it's push. Read the sign. Hey, how's it going? Um, do you have anything that's vegan? You don't. Oh, I wanted to. That's okay. You gotta tell them times. I'm from Harlem, where Setipani originated. So I thought, oh, let me roll in and represent and bless them with some cash. But not if they don't have vegan food. You know what I'm saying? All right. I appreciate you, homie. Have a good one. What's your name? Hey, Joseph. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm Matt. Yeah, man. Is it connected to this thing? It's on the other side. Yes, Ethiopia and Italy, right? Yeah, they're dope. Thanks, Joseph. All right, next time I see them, I'm gonna remind them about the vegan thing. Yeah, okay. I bet you get it 100 times a day. Have a good one. Look at that. They have a whole restaurant. I wonder if it's bigger than the restaurant they used to have in Harlem. Wow, Setepani doing big things out here, but not for the vegans. Betsy with the Kim, you got a sleeveless shirt. Betsy with the Kim, are you warmed by the warmth of a core that came from the gym? Or are you warmth from like the warm feeling of not having to worry about your bills? I know. I know Setepani is still uptown. Sorry, Twitch Marvin, thanks for letting us know. Twitch Marvin, Setepani, can you put a link in? Anyone who wants to go to Setepani, rep the one in Harlem. and maybe Twitch Marvin will drop it in the. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks, Betsy with the Kim. I love you too, fam. Okay, so listen, if you've got a phone, I want you to install Bridgify. I know it's annoying, but make a profile which involves the internet. And then if you have another phone, what would be dope is if you sent the message out from that device. Although I'm one thing I'm curious about is why there's no Bridgify laptop version. Because then you could test it on your phone from your laptop. But so we've explained that this software lets you send a message. Let me tell you what it also lets you do. It also lets you send a broadcast message, and that broadcast message goes to anyone else who has it. So you can send like a, "Hey, I need help," or "Come over here. They got nice vegan bagels," and people will see it because they're tuned in. Now, another thing that it does is you might think, well, what's the point of sending a message only as far as my Bluetooth speaker can reach, which is not that far, right? And the point is, every message that you receive, whether it's for you or not, you grab and bounce. So enough people using the app, like if everyone in New York City had Bridgify, you wouldn't need to use internet to send messages. It would all be encrypted. It would all be free. If everyone from New York City to California, across the country, all use Bridgify, you can send a message from the West Coast to the East Coast encrypted with no networks. How crazy is that? So that's why I'm always telling people to get it, because more people use it, the better of a look it is. Okay, we are now in the grimy of grimiest under the bridge. Let's check out some under the bridge tech though. Let's see what we got here. We have a very simple parking ticket printer. Has its clock. It has a serialized meter number. It has basic parameters. It has a security camera to make sure you don't mess with it. What's a FIDO network? You mean FIDO? FIDO? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, it requires internet and registration. So register your Bridgify, and then you don't have to worry about it again. So this software on your phone is made by a company called Flowbird, and I'm recording that so I can remind myself to learn more about it. And then how does the Flowbird? I guess when you're in the app, you type in the number of the meter, and that allows you to talk to this meter. And the meter has like a very dirty solar panel right here. So if you cover this, the meter dies. It'll eventually run out of power. And then the meter has the solar panel part is cracked open a little bit here, or maybe for air. I don't know why. And then the meter has like a hinge on it, so this is just a door. And when you have the key, you could open the whole thing up. Um, so I'm gonna interesting to learn about how Flowbird talks to our friend, the solar powered meter. So note to self, maybe that's a class in itself. Night of joy. If you're on a desktop, you could open up like a little window and you can punch in these places and you can go on a little like virtual walk with me. Okay, let's see. What do I go to next? Buy ETH, crypto bros. You know, because like I just like pick up where I put my hard-earned money, which cryptocurrency to invest in, from the sidewalk. Wow, I feel like I'm on another planet looking at these places here. So different from my hood. Um, this building looks really cool. It looks like it's falling apart. It's like all tilted. Looks like a private residency. Let's see. We got a oh fire truck coming down this way. No, they're going there. Oh, this overpass is messing with my data, so you might not have heard anything I said. And if you did hear me, you probably definitely didn't see anything else. So apologies. I'm gonna illegally dart across the street here. Oof, smells like raw sewage. It's horrible. As fancy as this weird lopsided building looks, it smells like sewage outside. Look, it's like it's easier to see from across the street. But the Element 88, look how cool that looks. It's like all lopsided and falling apart, you know. But as cool as it looks, it smells like sewage, and it's not really kept up well. No disrespect, whoever lives there. And then there's a restaurant cafe looking thing called Hudson Table. People are drinking wine and clinking glasses, acting like it doesn't smell like sewage outside. Cooking classes, private events, chef tables, kids classes, Hudson Table. Huh, must be nice. All right. Boardroom, bar, and kitchen. Oh, that's pretty boring, but that's not the boardroom they were going for. If I had the sound bomb, if I had the, I would put a little rip shot, a little. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's see what some of y'all got for me. FidoNet. Thanks for sharing, Roots Mansion. I'm gonna try to get that on the screen. Oh, look at that. Where did the time go? Okay, so thanks for spending your time with me. It really means a lot to me. Um, have a really awesome Lunar New Year. Let me switch the camera. Say goodbye. Let me try to do. This is going to be a very difficult thing, but I'm going to try to do our normal roll call. Oh, camera is locked with this view. No problem. Okay, so um, Sorry, y'all. I was trying to do the roll call, and I just decided I'm just gonna write an app. I'm gonna write a really quick app that just like sends me the roll call while I'm on the stream. It'll just email me the list. It's just so much easier than messing with the menus. It was a fail today with the Twitch app. So you know who you are. I know who you are. I see you. Okay. Hmm. Hey, what's up? Just walking around Williamsburg, New York, Brooklyn, but it's like it's not the part of Brooklyn where you're like, yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. It's not. It's like a little more chill, a little more fancy breads and fancy artisanal toast. But nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you got to get your artisanal toast on. I mean, it's crazy warm out, considering that it's the winter in February. But yeah, anyway, let me just wrap right now. This is a Crypto Harlem live stream, but we're not in Harlem. We're not uptown. And I barely recognize Williamsburg. It's been so long I walked around this neighborhood. I mean, this neighborhood's always changing. Gentrification is a powerful thing. Capitalism, baby. Um, Today, we learned to get ready and stay ready. Install Bridgeify, but don't just install it. You're going to have to, as Bruce Manchin reminds us, create a profile, which involves using your Google or Apple uh, identity or something. And then it'll work. Get it on all your devices. So in an emergency, you can use it. And in a non-emergency, it's still kind of cool, Like you might be in a dingy club or under an overpass or driving through a tunnel, and it's a good way to communicate with people on the outside. So spread the word because it only works for people with people who have it, and the more people have it, the better it works. Kind of like knowledge itself. All right. All right, y'all. I'm assuming that you can hear me waving goodbye. Oh, hey, Twitch Marvin, thanks for the cheer 100 and cheer 1000. That's going to go straight to the Crypto Harlem. Oh, yeah, listen, Crypto Harlem interns are all entering the Pico CTF competition, which starts in March. So we're training really hard for next month, okay? And so wish them the best. I'll tell you how you can support them, but that's one way. So thanks, Switch Marvin, because we're making some really cool outfits for them so they can wear it and send it in it's a 2-week competition, picoctf.org, picoctf.org by Carnegie Mellon. And we're just trying to get some points out here. We entered last year and the squad, was new. So now they've had a whole lot more time to learn about it. And we got a solid team. Okay, go ahead. Thank you though. That dude stopped for me. That's on a checkered line. I was so confused. I couldn't trust it. I was like, wow, that's so nice. He had Florida plates. So I was like, he's not from here. But then the New Yorker in me was like, don't trust it. So, all right. Actually, Signal is it's not my number two. I think if you only have one thing in your first aid kit, it should be a tourniquet, right? Because pain is in the mind, but bleeding, you can't do anything about bleeding, right? But if you had another thing in your first aid kit, you'd have a tourniquet and some Tylenol or ibuprofen or aspirin, right? So if you only have one thing in your privacy, security, messaging kit, it should be Signal. You can do everything with Signal. It doesn't hold large attachments, so you have to send the thing multiple times sliced up. But other than that, it's solid. But if you could expand beyond Signal, maybe you want something that doesn't have your phone number attached to it. And so you might use Wire, right? So I use Signal most of the time for my private messaging, but Wire when I'm talking to people who I don't want them to have the number. I got mad numbers, but I don't want to use them all. So Wire, all you need is an email, works on the desktop, works on the browser, works on the phone app, right? But then what happens when you don't have internet at all? Now both Signal and Wire are useless. And that's where Bridgeify comes in. So I would say Signal, Wire, Bridgefy. No disrespect to my peoples at Wire. You know what I'm saying? It's just the notifications don't come in that well on Wire. You always have to check your notifications depending on your device and how you have it configured. If you have WebSockets talking to the server all the time or not, draining your battery. But that's a real you lost a star on that one, notifications. And of course, WhatsApp is the number one messenger of the world. Everyone has it. It's encrypted. It has some issues like they share a lot of the metadata with law enforcement, security forces, and countries that ask. So that's the only thing against WhatsApp. But if you have WhatsApp, you only have one space for one thing on your phone. You probably already have people on WhatsApp, so that's the only reason to use it. Just a lot of people already use it. Oh, look at this! I'm an electronics hobbyist. I'm on a hunt looking for e-waste, electronical junk, to make DIY projects. My name is Paul. Okay, Paul. You know, I wonder if Paul sells this stuff or is really like building like a tank out of like thrown away VCRs. That's the story I like. So that's what I'm going to believe. I'm going to believe that Paul is a Paul of their word. All right, everybody. So in case you missed it, um, have a good Chinese New Year, which is Sinyan Huailu. Have a good um, like lunar New Year in feel like I'm missing a sound for my Vietnamese one, which is like, yeah, I'm missing a syllable. I'm trying to remember what it is. Give me 1 second.